Hello guys, my name's Craigus Prime. I wanted to show you how to lower the poly count on something that you import. That way you can put it into games, that kind of thing. Something like Horizon Worlds, which is what I'm going to do. First things first, we need to see how many polygons or vertices, whatever you want to call it, there are. So you go up to this little drop-down menu here. It's Overlays, and you select Statistics. This will allow you to see how many vertices, edges, faces, and triangles there are. Right now we're at 32,000, which is kind of high for just a cute little figure here. Now, we also want to preserve the texture. So what I like to do is I'll right-click here, copy it, I'll right-click again, and paste data blocks. Then you want to put them in the same collection, so I'll drag one up and I'll drop it in there. So now they're in the same hierarchy, so it's easy to select. So this will be the one that we want to preserve, so we'll hide it and go back. Now we're in object mode. First things first, we want to be able to see how many faces and vertices there are physically, so we can kick on wireframe mode. Now we see that it's a mess. I mean, look at all those triangles. We don't want that. We want it to be cleaner. One thing you can do first is right-click, go to, oh, nope, I'm wrong. Go to edit mode. Wow, that makes it look worse. Then we right-click, go to merge vertices by distance. Now this is going to help. It's not going to fix everything, but it's going to help. Go here. Actually, that almost cut it in half. That's great. Took out 14,758 vertices. It's pretty good. Now we can also do something called decimate, which there's a couple ways you can do that. We can use a decimation modifier, which allows you to look at it without being destructive. So we'll go here to decimate. There's a few different versions. There's collapse, unsubdivide, and planar. We have to be in object mode to see this happen. So we'll do this and we'll scroll this down a little bit, see what happens here. As you can see, the vertices are starting to go down. You don't want to do this too much because then you're left with a blocky mess. Sometimes I'll turn off wireframe just so I can see what it's doing to my object. If you're happy with it, I mean, we got this way down now. Now it's starting to get blocky. We don't want it to be too blocky here. I'm going to stick to about 3,000. Now that's not bad. No, not bad at all. Okay. So then, for this to work, for this to stick, we have to right-click and hit apply. But before you do that, go ahead and save. File. You can either save as. I'm going to name this Starscream 2. And save. Give me a second, my keyboard is dying. Okay. So now we have that. It looks pretty good. You know, I'm happy with that. So we're going to go ahead since I've saved it, I'm going to go ahead and apply. As you can see, though, the texture, it's not as good as it was before. We want to make it look just as good as it did before. So what we're going to do is go ahead and select it. Since we're in object mode, we're going to go shade smooth, make it a little smoother. Then here's where the magic happens. So we want to take the texture from this guy and put it on this guy. So here's how we do that. First off, select both of them, and we want to bring this up, change this to shader editor. See, I don't want to keep the material that's on the first, the one we decimated. I'm going to remove this material. Now it looks like a mess, right? I'm going to go to UV editing. No, we're going to go back. And we want to create a new material. New. Okay, now come in here, drag this out, go to image texture, new, and we want this to be, let's say double. So we're going to put 2048, and we'll call, we'll try it again. We'll name it diffuse, D. I want this to be 2048. Enter. Hit new image. So now, if we look at the UV map, it's mapped out on a new image. Okay. So then we go back to layout. You got to make sure this is selected. What we want is we want this texture to be baked onto this new material. So now we want to click so we press Control, click, and then Control click again to make, we wanted to know that we want the orange to bake onto our decimated texture. So that's the trick. Whatever object has the, let's call it a beautiful texture, you need it to be orange for this to work. So now that it's overlaid like that, it looks like a mess. But what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and click Render. Where it says Eevee, we're going to drop down and go to Cycles. We're going to scroll down here to Bake. Now in this, change Combined to Diffuse. You uncheck Direct and uncheck Indirect. Then check Selected to Active. Then we also open it up. And here where it says Extrusion, we want to click this one time over. So it says .01. Okay, now we're ready to bake it. This is where the magic happens. So go ahead and press Bake. Actually, before you do that, I suggest saving. So File, Save, then we hit Bake. Now, depending on your computer, this could take a little bit. I'm running with a 5070. Oh, you know what? I did it wrong. So it's actually this one that needs to be orange. Let's try it again. No. Try one more time. Looks like it worked that time. So I hide that and boom, we have it. So for some reason the bake type diffuse is not working. It could be the version of Blender I'm using. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So you'll have to, for this one I had to select glossy instead of diffuse. I don't know why it does that. Every once in a while it'll let me use diffuse. But as you can see, now these textures are exactly the same, but the vertices are much, much lower. Now this can be done again and again, but I just wanted to give you a simple example. Thanks for watching. Sorry, I'm not a professional Blender user. I'm just a normal guy.